The Fasion School for Autism in Richmond does groundbreaking work for families coping with an autism diagnosis and is recognized as one of the leading institutions of its kind anywhere. And next month, the school will hold its Art for Autism Gala, where artworks from some of Central Virginia's leading artists who are known nationally and internationally will be auctioned. Here to talk about the school and the gala is Brian McCann. He's the Executive Vice President. Brian, thanks so much for coming in.
Well, Bill, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, we have done stories on Fasion before. It's an amazing place. What is it that people need to know about this incredible school? First of all, it's huge for what it does.
It is. It is. I think what people know Fasion for is a school, which is very good, but we're so much more than a school. We have an early intervention program for ages 16 months to 4 years old. We have our actual school for ages 5 to 22. We have an after-school program. We have a outpatient center for behavioral services. In November, we just opened a 45-unit residential complex where we house 15 of those units are for individuals with autism or developmental disabilities to live independently with some support.
Who are that old? Because heretofore they wouldn't have had any place to go.
Their only option would have been living at home or living in a group home, and so we're giving them the option of independence. And we also have an EFT model where they can live in home with another family, and we have an adult community day service where those can go out in the community and get pre-vocational services.
Yeah, and you're also, I know, expanding as sort of a one-stop shop for anybody statewide, really, that needs to learn about what facilities are available can contact Fasion and figure out a roadmap.
That's correct. What I tell people is if you have a child or you know somebody with autism or developmental disability, call Fasion. We're going to be able to help you, and if we can't, we're going to find somebody who can.
Let's talk about this gala coming up on Friday, April 17th. I'll be hosting it. It's an amazing thing. All these local artists, these Central Virginia artists who are, in some cases, world famous, all contributing a piece of artwork to be auctioned. I mean, that must feel great.
That's fantastic. We have about 15 pieces of art for nationally and internationally known artists, and very gracious of their donations. And what we're trying to do is, for those kids that are at our school, they're placed there by their local school jurisdiction, and they get state and federal funding to be there, but there's still a gap for the services that we provide, and that's what this gala is to do, is to try to narrow that gap in funding and really help with our operations.
And it's amazing the support that you enjoy. We've shown some of the artwork pieces: Tenley Beasley, Isabel Bigelow, Wolf Kahn, Robert Stewart, Gerald Donato. Because it is costly to work with a child with autism, wherever they are on the spectrum, because you really need the hands-on, in many cases, almost a one-to-one ratio. Is that right?
That's right. For some of the students, it's a one-to-one. We try to do 1 to 3. With our higher functioning students, it's less than that. I mean, our goal is to try to give the kids as much independence as possible, and so we really have a teacher, some teacher's aides, and maybe 6 students in the classroom.
Well, that school means so much to so many families, and it's a treasure for Central Virginia. So we can put up some information on the screen there so you can see the gala at the Altria Theater is Friday, April 17th. It starts at 6:30. If you're interested in tickets, you can go to thefasionschool.org. That will also show you where you can go if you'd like to look at some of these items. I know you had a card up here for a very special raffle.
I do. My development office would kill me if I didn't promote this. You don't have to actually go to the gala to participate. We are selling 100 raffle tickets, and so you have a 1 in 100 shot of getting one of these 3 items. You can get an 18-karat gold pendant, another painting, or a trip to Wimbledon for 2.
All right, Brian McCann, we thank you so much for the Fasion School for Autism. I'm really looking forward. I'll see you in a few weeks, and hopefully a lot of you folks at home. Let's send it over to Mike.